Hello, how are you guys doing? Sorry I'm a little late. It's Wednesday, so I got my Warhammer game in. It's been literally less than 30 seconds, and I've already mentioned Warhammer. Went well. Word Bearers versus Blood Angels. Pure Word Bearers, because I'm like, I bought this blue stuff, right? I bought this blue stuff, and the idea is that it can make molds of anything. Traditionally, you see it with, like, you know, Legos, because they're like, oh yeah, because you get a cease and desist if you do it with a GW model. So anyway, turns out I only have 3 flamers no matter how hard I try to do this thing. I'm gonna give it another go, see if I can try and figure it out, but I don't feel like buying more flamers because they're probably gonna get nerfed. So depending on how they're nerfed depends on whether or not they're even worth it. So I was trying a list with just pure Word Bearers, and it went well. Went really well. He ended up conceding because he just kept throwing stuff at me, and turns out if you charge Word Bearers, they get full rerolls against you, and then if I have the Balefly icon, which I did, you don't get to reroll anything against me. So he kept throwing things at me, not being able to reroll. Then I got full rerolls back. So Blood Angels don't work well when they're, you know, -1 to wound and can't reroll and all that jazz. Hi, Abigail. I see. Has not said a word to me today until now, but now she talks. So it's the Abby. Abigail has lots to say. Main thing I need to achieve today, I was feeling bad about taking all that stuff from Virus, you know, for the armor I've got now. Abigail. You know, she doesn't do this when I'm like playing Warhammer. Like, she didn't say a word while am I late or nope, you're live. You're good. I just got live 2 minutes 30 seconds. Abby. So I kind of feel bad for taking all that stuff from him. Do I need to? Probably not. I don't think he cares, but he said it was the last of all of the things that he had. So there's that. I'm getting a scam call. Lord Dickfist. Nope. Aaron. My insurance guy is calling me. It's literally 1:40. He was like, oh, I gotta wait until he goes live. Okay, call him now. Jesus. Ego, thank you for the 67 months of support. And then Lord Dickfist, thank you for the 31 months of support. I'm going to put up some of this crap, and then we'll go from there. I think I'll put this in an honorary location. This is a hat, right? Yeah, it's a hat. Okay. These are all the little event things that we've done. Hey, Hoots! Dude, I was just thinking about you the other day. How are you doing, man? Holy shit, it's Hoot Lord. Hi, Hoots. Abby likes to scream. She's got to scream right now. Just got a bit of good news, so probably better than usual. Thank God for that, man. I'm really glad to hear that. That's good. Yeah, I saw the have I been? You know, I mean, like, listen, I still think that COVID exists. So like, that's at odds with the rest of my state, basically. So, okay. I'm gonna have to shut the door because the cat's crying too much. Abby Babby. You are a child. But, you know, streams have been doing okay recently. Tilda's stressed out because of her work stuff, but I mean, like, she's getting less stressed out about it because she realizes that like the stress that her boss has is not the stress that she has to have. So she's getting better on that front. Just all in all, it's been okay. It doesn't feel like it, but I think it's been good for once, man. Maybe things are good now. So we're gonna get all our loot back, because I just kind of left it in a hole so that way it wouldn't get stolen during the Smalls versus Talls raid. Just figured if it was hidden, then it would be safe from whatever griefing was available. Let's text that guy back. Let him know that I'm not available after 1. I hate this guy, man. I really shouldn't have like done the thing with him. I should have switched companies and then just not gone with him. Spaghetti DeBrezzi, thank you for the 25 months of support. Captain French Toast, thank you for the 3 years of support. Stray Cat, thank you for the gift sub. It's very kind of you. Enjoy it, Drake. I need to have an empty hand to do this, so I'm gonna pick these up. Weirdly, you can still roll while you're holding a crate, so that's what I'm going to do. This is basically how I got things down previously, and then I use this to get back up. And as long as I kind of like poke my head out every now and then. But yeah, I mean, like, I think things are okay. Obviously, I've learned that, you know, maybe checking Twitter is not a smart decision. So that's been a thing I've been doing anyway, but you know, been still doing art stuff. I don't think I really want any. Oh, I definitely want Noah back up. Next episode's tomorrow of The Town of Nowhere. Did a little bit of work on that before I went live. Basically while he was taking his turn, you know, be eating lunch or working on The Town of Nowhere. So Town of Nowhere stuff is good. When do I do analog horror? 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's currently 1:45. There's a survey on which site causes the most depression between Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and TikTok. I would imagine it's based on demographic too. You know, I think that there's a lot more harm on like Instagram and TikTok than there is on Facebook for Gen Z, for example. But that assumes anyone in Gen Z actually uses that shit-ass website. So there's that. I wouldn't say that Tumblr really causes much depression anymore, you know? Nowadays, I don't think that is relevant enough, you know? Maybe I've just curated my you know, existence on that website to the point that I only see cats, and occasionally someone like angrily messages me about like not believing that AI art is real art, and I have to tell them like I don't care, like please stop messaging me. Someone said it the other day. They said Elon Musk is currently showing what would happen if, you know, the people who said, oh, it's not that hard to make games, tried to make games. Ooh, that was close. But not going off that, saying, like, don't use AI art. I have to assume that they meant to be messaging someone else, like maybe Vinny or something, because, like, I was super not relevant. They were just like, don't use AI art. Anyone who uses AI art should be punished severely. I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, sure. I use this person does not exist, which, you know, got it's stuff from people who consented to be part of that process, like stock photo models. I wish that AI art didn't include stuff that people did not give them the rights to. Fred did not get sacrificed as far as I was aware. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the fuck happened on Monday. The Bigs won at the end of the day. I don't know how. I legitimately do not understand how that event worked or how we were supposed to do the thing. Did the traps work out? No. Turns out, we super did not need them. Like, the fight was taking place in a very specific location. So, like, wasn't relevant at all. Fred got sacrificed? Was Fred the sacrifice for that? I survived without dying. That was one of my goals. And I did it. So that was neat, man. The AI art is actually wealth distribution on Tumblr was wild. Yeah, I honestly just want to know what the fuck they were talking about. I've never gotten banned on Tumblr. No, I'm sorry that you did. There was a while that it confused pretty much everything. What does that even mean? Who the fuck knows? I have no idea what that meant. But someone on Tumblr was like, actually, AI art is wealth redistribution. I'm just like, what are you talking about? What does that mean? What do you mean? You can't just say shit like that. All right, and then I put my ducks away because I was afraid that people were gonna... Also, I want to check something. All right. So currently we're at 64 ducks. We're still at 64 ducks. Killing these ducks will achieve nothing. And we need to put this somewhat in the air, because that's how it works. Like, I have an art channel on YouTube that is free. And the only bit that's not free is if you want to, like, get your name in the credits, or you want to get into the Discord, or you want to see the VODs at, like, normal speed. That's it. So all of the educational content on how to draw and how to paint and, like, my theories on art and stuff like that, totally free. So, like, you know, my education that I went to school, that I paid, you know, thousands of dollars to learn, I'm putting out there for free on YouTube for people to enjoy. And I would consider that closer to wealth redistribution, you know? I'm making it so that way everyone's got access to that information as best as I can teach it, you know? And I only bring that up because the implication is that something... Still not thinking like a weird person who thinks all artists are those guys who sell things to rich people for hundreds of thousands of dollars. My art is not cheap, but that's why I have prints, so it can be cheap. Bruce Willis? That's a good name. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. It's like, Bruce Willis? Holy shit, my dude. I love your movies. Oh, like, no one is live right now. Holy no one's on. What if the real Bruce Willis watches my streams? I'd be surprised. All right. So in order to really get things going... Okay. So he made me metallurgium gear. Right? And to make metallurgium, you need to have netherite. Which means diamond stuff. I gave him the diamond stuff, but so we're gonna need netherite. Let's go ahead and start a list of stuff that I want to pay him back. All right, so netherite. I feel like I owe him that. Times 5. And like I said, he said I don't have to pay him back, but I feel like an asshole for like taking it. I gave him some of this. I don't remember what. So add man tight. I don't know. It's just been bugging me the last couple of days that like I was like, build this, like, because I was kind of panicking. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. We're gonna die. Give me a fucking gun. And then palladium. I think I gave him some palladium. All right, let's go for the netherite first. You need probably fire protection potions. Is it gonna be that bad down there? At negative, or at Y15. Okay. Y equals 15. Thank you. I have no idea how we're going to impeach God, but we will. We will. Well, Hootie, if you need anything, I fucking owe you so big. Huh. Sins of the Talls. Virus Harku. Stomping on Kraken like a little Goomba and robbing Otto's house. All right. I thought we were... Did I get Gige's thing? No, I did not. I didn't hear anything about a thing. So... whatever that is, I was not involved. We got mithril ingots for 1 silver. That's one of the things I need, right? Okay. So we can just buy that. I will buy 1 of those. I don't need that. 16 of them. Langulum, tin, manganese, palladium. Yeah, this place is cheap, man. For an entire fucking stack? Yeah, all right. Let's see. We need... wait, netherite? Oh, he's out. I don't have enough anyway. Adamantite? Okay, that's where it starts getting expensive. All right. Fire resistance is generally important if you're mining ancient debris because of how frequently it ends up showing up. You ought to get that witch business going. Witch business? Okay. Well, I got these things. We need palladium. Oh, right, to get... come? Right, to catch and kill witches. I guess that means that I need to get a gem? Like a soul capturing gem? Witches are so fucking rare is the problem. And you can't breed them. There's something weird you can do. Like, I think it's if a villager gets hit with a lightning strike, it can become... a witch? Is that right? I was looking up, like, how do I get more witches? Because I just need to kill a shit ton of witches at the end of the day. Who is this character? And why are they with Snoop Dogg? Use beds, right, for explosives. No. 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 An obtainium here for 50. And then mithril for 20. I think I got a better deal with what I bought. Bought a lot of it for very little. And then these are grab bogs. That's Gija. How do you pronounce her name? Because I feel like I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong. Gigi? Gija? None of this is for sale. Donate a whole bunch of lapis? Why though? I don't need any of that. Nether star for backpack upgrade, arrows, legendary stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm down for doing some art. All right, so I think that's all the easy stuff to get. Now, there was more in Bobber's Lodge. I didn't even realize this is Bobber's place. So I was like funding the enemy. Dude, man, that's not good. Have I drawn furries before? I tried. Because, you know, everyone's like, oh, man, you make so much money drawing furries. And I'm like, really now? And then I tried to do it, and I'm just not good, man. I can get one. I found a tutorial on how to farm witches on YouTube. What's the strat? Not safe for work. Furry stuff is very expensive. Oh, right. The draw furry pictures of Ross thing. Yeah. I don't think I can do that. I don't know how. Like, I have no concept for how to draw furry art. Yeah, she did actually mention that. Wonder if that one guy has ever done a thing on how to draw furries. There's some significantly good, like there are some legitimately very good furry artists. A basic mob catcher is worth 35 bronze coins. In order to get 5, okay, so let's check off my list. All right, I got the mithril. I got the orichalcum, palladium. I need orichalcum and adamantite. So just draw porn, but make like it hairy. Is that it? And a giant cock. I mean, I can draw humans. Like, I could probably find a reference of a buff dude. Draw that. Oh, and toe beans, sure. Of course. So I wonder where I get orichalcum. That guy was out of netherite. Let's check some of the other shops that are further down near like the stone place. Yeah, toe beans is what people call the feet of dogs and cats. Like their paws. They have little it looks like little beans. Also, I like how we were supposed to stop doing this shit and it's still here. Like, come on, y'all. They're making fucking demands. The title is cut off in the preview, so it says later anal. Nice. Perfect. Let's go by the trans 7-Eleven. I don't know if that's what they're going for here, but that's what I see. Various materials. Nope. Imported goods. Okay. Employees only. Animal products, mobs, basic, mob catcher for 10 gold. Oh, they're out. Yeah, that's an exploit glitch right there to just like buy this, then sell it to the shop in middle. I assume that's why that. I'll be real, I don't know how to read anymore, so. Okay, these are just his chests and shit, so. What? Okay. He's an imbecile or whatever. Hi. Customized wool carpet here. Then we got just carpet stuff. Then for some reason that exists. All right. Ocean Town merch. Caution magma block. Fishing stuff. More fishing stuff. Weird elevator, but all right. Building materials, mudstone. Okay. No one wants that, but all right. And then after this, I don't know what we're doing. I just really want to make sure that I pay that guy back. I guess I have to figure out how to get to him. That's the other thing. He's not online right now, so I can't, like, teleport to him, which means I have to find a way to fly. Have I seen a warden on the server yet? No. I don't think so. Mining stuff. Got a cute little bar here. Sells host potions and stuff like that. I really haven't been exploring much outside of stream. Yeah, usually I'm just doing a little bit of whatever. No cops allowed beyond this point. Drugs? Crystal crack. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm not a cop, so that's why I went in. Stuff. Where's our upstairs? Netherite is not available. Looks like this guy is not restocked since the war. We have the palladium. We have the mithril. Yeah. All right. So I don't think that there's going to be an easy way to get like orichalcum and shit. We're gonna actually have to go and get that. There was one shop selling it, but we're gonna have to like get a bunch of money. So we're gonna go and put this in our coffers again so we don't lose it. And then I guess we go to the Nether in order to get stuff. The divisiveness of the smalls, man. You're gonna want fire resistance potions before the Nether, or else you risk burning and losing all your stuff. Well, I mean, I do have death protection. I can't lose stuff as well because we got chests and stuff. Did they reset the net? No, it's still whatever. Keep inventory is not on, but it's okay. The other thing is on. All right, let's see how far down we can get without it being like a huge issue. We're currently at 56, and you say 13 is where I'm looking? I have a feeling that someone was also looking for Netherite. I wonder what that is over there. What are you? Bloodstone? Is that what that says? I'm going to move this to the side. There we go. All right. And then Blackstone. And then it becomes some bullshit. I see. What level are we at? 16? You suggested 15. I can go down one more block to get there. I'm gonna go strip mine some netherrack real quick, a little bit higher where there's not fire. And that way I can get some just building blocks. Because I forgot to bring any. Because I'm dumb. Okay, that should be more than enough to be able to do what I need to do here. All right, so then, ooh. Careful, careful, careful. We'll be continuing streams with Mike after he betrayed you and became a small. He actually seems to have like given up on that almost immediately. Like, as soon as the war started, he seemed to not give a single shit about whose side he was on. He was just kind of there, being confused. So I don't feel too threatened by Mike. We will continue to stream together as friends, yes. Why not? Also, it's like Minecraft RP drama. It's not real drama. I believe you. If you say 16's the place to go, that would be a weird thing to lie about. So I'm going to trust you on this, and then we just go 16. I do think that whoever was mining down here to get to this shit was definitely looking for it. So that means that we're probably not going to find a lot on this immediate vein. But if we kind of like go places that they didn't because there was lava in the way... then we might be able to find some stuff. Though it looks like they started strip mining just rapidly as soon as they got down here. It's just like tunnels and tunnels of bullshit. The debris is always hidden. I see. And what level are we at? We're at 12. So you think I should be up a little bit more? Low 10s is the good stuff generally? I see. Oh my god, look at the map. We're gonna have to go a bit until we find anything, I think. I'm a little sketched out by running down here, but walking should be fine. Alright. Mine at 14 to 15. What is this? Palladium. Could have saved myself some money, but oh well. Let's not stand on the thing that I'm mining. Great. The hottest beans. Looks like someone won a trip to the bean room. Okay, yeah, no, I probably overspent on palladium because... I've just gotten all that I needed of palladium. The bonus bean room. That's it. Bonus bean room. Sinusite. I mean, I don't really need it, but I might as well pick it up. What am I looking for? Orichalcum, adamantite, and other stuff. I was joking, by the way. Also, weird question, but I have no idea what you even were joking about. Like, no one has said anything weird enough today for me to be like, oh, good, I'm glad he was joking. But do you ever touch the cat's toe beans? They generally don't like that. So not really. I prefer to pet them. But they do have toe beans. You are correct. Abby likes pretty much any attention, though, so it's probably okay under her book. She would prefer you to pet. Oh. I have like 2 whole chests full of like cobble deep slate, so I'm good on that front. All right, so not that away. Go a little bit to the side and then maybe up. Damn it, you're right. This sucks. I just don't have the ability to get that stuff. I normally buy and sell a lot of what? Cobble deep slate? I think it's because, like, on the map, I'm right below some lava. So that's kind of a problem. There's definitely lava beyond that point. Okay. Nether moss, soul sand. Should probably pick up some soul sand. Or soul soil. Oh, come on. Fucking hate soul soil. Because you think you're getting soul sand, which is actually fucking useful and helpful and good. And then you just get soul soil, which is useless and shit and bad. It makes blue torches? Oh, really? Okay, never mind. It's not useless shit and bad. Redstone ore. Soul torch. Doesn't that just spawn more things? They're weird. They're a weaker torch? What's special about them? They're weird for some reason. Okay. Random fires. What's the, we're at 11 right now. $12, $13. Ooh, okay. All right. It's a more moody light. Okay. Oh, right. I can put these in my offhand. That's smart. And I accidentally used my specials, so I guess we're ulting right now. Minus gold ore. That's important for some. It's not like regular gold. It's like important, right? I saw people selling it. So there's got to be something. Dude, they fucking strip mine the shit out of this place, dude. I have no idea where even to look. I don't want to look under. I think we just continue their little like pathways here. wherever it's possible. Quartz. I'm aware that it's rare, but I mean, I kind of owe the guy. The fact that it's rare makes me want to find it even more, because the guy gave it to me for free, and like, he didn't owe me that. You know? Okay. Slight detour to get around the lava that just fell. Check these tunnels real quick. I have a feeling that someone's been through here as well. This tunnel connects up with the main ones a little too well. What are you? Cinesite? Cinesite. Fucking hell. What are you? A stalactite. Okay. He's also a slime, so it is physically painful for him to be here. You passed the human parts already? Probably. All right. And then I'm at 14. So this probably should be good, because I'm hitting 15, 16 with this as well. We got some ancient debris. Let's go. Okay. So what's the ancient debris to netherite pipeline? Debris needs to be cooked to get scraps. Oh, it gives me scraps. So we're gonna need to find a lot. Okay. Bad boys into scrap, then add gold. Okay. I mean, on the plus side, we're getting gold. On the downside, holy shit. I don't feel like I want to cause any problems, but there's some more. This mod pack should be available sooner or later. Also, who's the person on the sub Discord that made me that really nice Noah skin? I haven't equipped it yet, but someone else was working on a like hat for me, so that way I could have the proper antlers for Noah. And that'll be Pog. Ooh, what is this? Stormex ore. Sure. I'm sure that's important for some reason. Cinesite, palladium, gold. That shit. It's pretty, therefore good. I mean, the VTubers will probably buy it just because it's pretty. It's got to be used for something. And I haven't seen any of it ever before, so that means it's rare. So if it's used for anything, and that thing is halfway decent, then that's great. I mean, I guess. I think we just, like, ditch all of the netherrack at this point. I mean, we're going to be mining a fuck ton of it, so if I need some, I'll get some more. It'll be okay. Not gonna get enough nether brick in order to justify having it. We're just gonna be like mining in a line. Pretty equals good can be dangerous logic. Sure, but all right, and then we want to go 2 blocks over. No, 3 blocks over. Yeah. And that way there's like a... I can see both sides of the fuck. I can see both sides of this wall. I've already seen the other side of this wall. So we're getting maximum mining potential here. I mean, in real life, pretty like all that glitters isn't gold, despite what Smash Mouth says. I remember my dad not liking that lyric. It's just like that's kind of dumb. I'm like, yeah, but they're cool, man. And definitely changed my tune on that.
Somebody.
There you go. I love that because like everyone who's streaming is like, no, audio jungle, audio jungle. And it doesn't pick up as a copyright claim, so it's like totally chill, but it's really funny. Smash Mouth is still touring, man, with their new lead singer. Do I still have that emote to when you scare people? Oh yeah, I still have that one. It's like 2 pages over. Yeah, the singer, which is probably who I was fighting with on Twitter there. For anyone who missed that, when I was moving into this apartment, was basically waiting for the internet to get set up, and so I was kind of just like fucking around on the on my phone, and I saw Smash Mouth like take a jab at a band that probably shouldn't have tried to start a fight with Smash Mouth, because they weren't big enough. And Smash Mouth was like, yeah, at least people come to our shows, because they were like, yeah, Smash Mouth still playing during COVID is kind of cringe, and or something along those lines, right? Anyway, they got in over their head and they started getting like ass blasted by Smash Mouth, and I'm like, nah. They're right though. And so then I started like stepping in. I was like, look, everyone's small at some point, but being an asshole is a fucking choice. Cause like, yeah, like, you know. And turns out memes do not prevent you from being absolutely devastated by ratios repetitively, to the point where they like subtweeted me in a thing saying we love our haters. I'm like, I'm not a hater, I'm just, you're an asshole right now. You know? But the lead singer of Smash Mouth, like, I mean, listen, he, in a kind of performative way, he said, you know, he's pro-trans rights with like holding a sign or whatever. He's an old man, so like, and he was posting it on Twitter. Like, that's fine, whatever. I think I probably will pick up the Blackstone, because that seems pretty good. Like, I could use that as a building block for the Stompa. There we go. But he also, like, seems like he had some sort of, like, drinking or drug problem. He was saying some weird ass shit on at shows, and I think he got like a fight with someone. I think he did like a Nazi salute at something, but like, and like, look, I don't like the guy, but I don't think he's probably a Nazi. I think he probably just drugs. There's something about bread being thrown on. Yeah, he had like kind of a meltdown about bread being thrown on stage, so that became a meme to throw bread at him. Like, it's not excusable behavior, but you know. And like, listen, I got in a fight with Smash Mouth, so like, I'm not exactly defending them, but like, you know, I think the guy, the lead singer, the ex-lead singer of Smash Mouth, probably just needs some fucking help, because it sounds like he's gotten really far down the drinking hole, or whatever the fuck he's on, and is just not doing good, you know. I believe he was removed from the band. It was very shortly after, almost coincidentally so, with me ratioing the shit out of him. And he kept trying to play that one song, like "Sorry About Your Penis." You know, not a particular. It's like not a great hit from Smash Mouth, but it is one of their songs. He quit on stage. Okay, I thought he like got kicked out. I would fight Imagine Dragons. Fred Durst I have no beef with. I've told this story many times, but part of the reason I'm an artist is because of Fred Durst. Just saying some nice things about me when I was a kid, you know? And that meant a lot, you know? Just like someone outside of my family group, someone I looked up to, saying something nice about my art, set me on a path that got me to here. I would not have met my wife had it not been for Fred Durst. Let me put it that way. New sentence just dropped. There was one time 10 to 12 years ago where my dad went to an event where Smash Mouth was present. He and a bunch of other people got to the party with them afterwards and ate hot wings. The singer was the only one who wasn't there. Still low-key jealous. It's not really that Fred Durst was a matchmaker. It's just like, if I weren't an artist, I wouldn't have met my wife. In a very long story short. So the fact that, you know, Fred Durst encouraged me to keep up with art because my brother broke his arm, meant that I continue to pursue the passion. My brother broke his arm. I drew the Limp Bizkit logo on his cast because it was back when I'll just tell the story again. Fuck it. Because Limp Bizkit was doing a thing for a while where it was like, you can be in the band. You just have to like play for us at, you know, Guitar Center, because we're replacing our current, you know, guitar player, Wes Borland, which they eventually ended up not doing. I'm fairly certain it was a publicity stunt. But my brother was like, I'm going to be in Limp Bizkit. And it's like, dude, you are like 14. But right before then, my brother was roller skating at a roller skating rink because those somehow still existed when I was a child. And he was like, all right, you're a good artist, you know, Colin. I need you to draw the Limp Bizkit logo on my arm, on my cast, so I got a better shot at this. I'm like, all right, I got you, bro. I got you, you know? So So I did it for him. And he ended up not being able to play for him, but like when they went through the line and got like stuff signed, Fred Durst stopped and talked to my brother, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that your brother's really good. You should become a tattoo artist." I was like, "Oh, Fred Durst likes my art," and I kept doing art. Why I try and be super positive to other people, because, listen, I expect that I'm at least Fred Durst levels of influential to some people. I think that that's fine. I don't think I'm like too high up on my own high horse to say that I'm probably about as important to some people as Fred Durst was to me when I was a kid. So like, I have so much redstone at home. I don't need any. And because of me doing art, God, a lot of things changed. It's that meme where it's like the domino guy, and it's like, had I not been an artist, I wouldn't have gotten to Vinesauce. A lot of things changed because I was an artist. If in a separate universe where I decide not to be an artist, I have no idea who I turn into. Absolutely no idea what happens to me in this alternate timeline. I wouldn't be a streamer. I wouldn't be an artist. I wouldn't be married. I probably wouldn't have gotten involved in a bunch of protests and shit. Fundamentally, me as a person changes so much when I stop being an artist. Like when that stops being a thing that I did at some point during my life. So the fact that like I wouldn't have Abby. Yeah, no. We only got Abby because Tilda went to the pet store to get some stuff for Herman. And ended up seeing Abby. And so she sent me a picture of Abby. Like her holding Abby. I'm like, that's cute. Who's that? And she's like, new friend? Or something like that. Like, oh, she's the sweetest little cat. I'm like, we can't adopt another cat. Because, like, when we got Herman, Herman was a ball of mischief as a baby. And so it's just like, I fucking don't want to have sleepless nights again for, like, months. She was pretty upset at me for that. And I kept thinking it over. And she eventually accepted my decision, but she wasn't happy about it. And so she was like kind of sad and stuff. We were going to bed one night and she was definitely upset, but she didn't say anything. And I was like, so I called the pet shelter or the pet store. I told them to let me know a good day that we could like have a meet and greet with her and Herman or whatever. And like she went from asleep to awake in like 5 fucking seconds. She was like, what? I'm like, she looks like a sweet cat. Definitely one of those like dad who said he didn't want another cat versus the other cat, you know? Moments. And then we ended up getting Abby. And because she was convinced that what would help Herman chill out would be a friend to play with. And listen, I'll tell you right now, 100% not true. Her prophecy that they would not, that just having another cat would solve that problem. 100% not real. Like, did not work. They are still little goblins. Abby now just watches him do the mischief and is just like, wow, he's so fucking cool. It's like, okay, fine. I love her. I love her and I love him. But they're both little mischief babies. You should post more cat shorts on YouTube. Probably should, yeah. But in the end, you know, it worked out. So yeah, yeah, my brother meeting Fred Durst, turns out it was a fairly important event in my life. I would not be a streamer and artist. I would not have met my wife. I wouldn't have cats. I'd probably be dead. Realistically speaking, probably dead. Abby, unironically, like, if she could pog, she would be pogging, like, all the time at everything that Herman did. Dark? Real. I like your honesty. Life's been rough, but, you know, I legitimately cannot imagine this universe. I don't know what I would have done with myself. What was the other I went to school for a while to be a shrink, but ended up not following through with it, mostly because I got kicked out of UT because of them being racist and me not being cool with that, and them being like, okay, get the fuck out of here. Officially, it was from having too many credits, but that was never a concern until after I started protesting UT for shit. So you're doing too, like, why would they ever be like, stop paying us money? Like, UT still messages me for like, oh, hey, you know, would you mind donating to the Alumni Association? I'm like, you mean the fucking thing you told me I'm not allowed to be, an alumni of your fucking school? Why the fuck would I actually do that? I don't even give money to my alma mater. Like, you think I'm gonna do that to you? I already give money to you and my alma mater. That was called tuition, which you overcharged for and spent it on school teams. Jesus fuck! That tunnel's done. One of these times that's gonna be lava. Like, the way I see it, they owe me money. Because, you know what happened was that, I didn't end up getting a fucking degree from them. I ended up having to transfer my credits back to my community college and getting my diploma from them. Because UT was like, nah, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck you. I'm out of water, so I'm gonna let's teleport to spawn. And then Actually, I need to go home. And then I'm gonna go get some water. I went to UT Austin, yeah. Yeah. Rode the 40 acres bus like all the time. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Got water again. Yeah, no, I went to the UT Austin. No, it was my alma mater, St. Edward's, that a girl said that she created Dick Butt. Okay, so I can put ancient debris in and it'll smelt it? There's got to be a better way to get more out of each. Okay, what is this called? Okay, we're gonna get rid of the netherite because we don't need this much. We're gonna turn these gold ingots into gold bars or whatever. Okay, and then I'll need that in a minute here. We do not need this much netherrack ever. We're fine. Highlight the debris and press U. Right. Doesn't seem to work. We'll just type in ancient debris. I'm probably doing something wrong. Ancient debris. This is from Minecraft specifically. Wow, okay. I didn't realize that was a Minecraft specific thing. Okay. Bulk blasting gives you 1 netherite scrap per. Blasting gives you 1, and then smelting gives you 1. And there's no other way of... Okay, what if I do this? And then this shows you uses for it. Oh, God. Okay, you get 2 if you run it through the thing. Try imagine getting that with a 1x1. God damn. No. Fucking no. I can get it up a little bit closer. Wait, this is wrong. I need to be taking it from here. All right, there we go. And then, well, let's take this out and this out, and then put that in, and then we smelt the ancient debris. We get 2 for every 5? Is that real? Two for every 4. In order to pay him back. Nice. I'm sorry. I will almost have enough to make 4. And he got me a sword as well. Do you own a place in Austin or do I rent? I rent an apartment in Austin. I can't afford to buy a house here. It's like $1 million or some garbage. Like, no. That's a hard pass on me, man. Okay. Is it like a specific order or something? What? The gold in the top, and then do I need one more ancient debris? 4 gold, 4 debris. This is an ally forge. Is it not hot enough? Number one thing, if me and Tilda have a dream house, probably a garden and then a sunroom. Looks like it might be too cold. All right, we'll get another bucket of lava going. Dedicated Warhammer room. I'd rather just go to a, like, I don't want to invite people over, you know? I need an office. Tilda wants a sunroom. And then we want a garden. Oh, okay, cool. I can do that. And it just automatically adds to it. Perfect. And this is the infinite lava supply. Heated pool. Neither of us like swimming, so... Even hotter? I would love to own a house, man. I think I'm like most millennials. Oh! Like, do you want more fuel? Like, what's... Is it full? I don't think so. Let me put some coal in. Maybe that's what I need. Oh, I need a tier 3 furnace. Fuck me. Yeah, I bet you that's it. Oh, fuck. Okay. If we can get up to his place, we can use his forge and then bring lava or something to get it up to heat. All right. Well, I think this means that we have to go back to the Nether because we only have 7. In order to have 5, we need to have 6. Four times 3 is 12. I have 7. I need 5 more. Okay. There is a waystone to Skype. I think I grabbed it. You're right. Thank you. Does this go in here? Turns out no. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Well, this is still running. Might as well cook up some shit. Just try and get rid of all my shit by just like left clicking everything into every chest. One of these chests it'll be able to go into. I swear to God. There we go. Flint goes in there too. Regrowth goes in there. And there we go. Might be better to just get a portal in your house. God, I don't like making nether portals, but we could. Do we have any obsidian about? Just do the bucket method. Depends on if I have any more lava. It doesn't look like I do right now. Palladium I put in this chest? Not palladium, this shit. And then, I think I've got some... That's blackstone. Ebony, soapstone. Also, I know it seems random for me to be carrying emeralds, but, like, secretly it's incredibly important. My boots have death barter. When you die, you can pay your way out of death with emeralds. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds like I need emeralds for it, so... Fine. That doesn't work on that. We don't really need to cook up any gold. Sinacite? There we go. Okay. Do I have any more sinacite in here? I have raw Midas gold and palladium. Okay. All right. The baby is upset. Sounds like a semi-totem of undying, I think? I'm pretty sure there's a nether portal over here. Also, decrease my view distance, which I just remembered, because normally I'm able to see the nether portal over here. It's one of those half-busted ones, but... looks like someone's been here. Might be abandoned. Shockwave. Smiting of undead. Vein mining. Sure. An obsidian. Smiting axe. Acrobat shirt. I'm good. All right. And then we got blue crying. And then... what is this? Are you obsidian? You are blue obsidian. And this is also blue obsidian. I don't know if I can make another portal out of this. I guess we'll find out. I know probably with the crying I can't, so... I've seen the future. Do you want a bazillion dollars? I mean, sure. Thanks. You need to eat your mouse right now. Hard ask, but I'm not hungry. I don't think Tinker's Construct is in this. Also, is this someone's claim? Oh, Juniper is over here. I haven't seen her in a minute. Hope she's all right. Okay. And so after I eat my mouse, something good will happen, you say? And then when you're doing the speedrunner, like lava and bucket thing, it's at the source of the water block or the source of the water? All right. All right. Just get an infinite water source real quick so that way I don't have to keep making the journey back and forth. And then get a lava out of here. And then turn the regrowth into dirt. I really don't know why they've done this. I think it's that way all dirt is dirt, but it's weird. You can just put regrowth down? What? Without converting it? Okay. So then I need to put a block right here next to... Okay, so I need to get some more dirt or something. Let's try just right-clicking with regrowth to make a dirt without having to convert it. Okay. So, no. I do have to actually convert it. Okay, perfect. I'm not going to destroy all the lava. I'm going to do good. I'm going to do it right. So I'm doing it slow. I don't have to do it fast. Okay. So then the next one will go... Here. I suppose I could just mine that stuff, but then I'd have to get it and stuff, and that'd be weird. Yeah, some of it is blue obsidian, some of it's regular obsidian. I don't know if it matters, I'll be honest. But we shall see. If I had had a second bucket, this would be a lot easier, but I decided not to bring second bucket with me. All right. Okay, good. Oh, oh, oh. Wrong block. Oh, fuck. Shit. Whoops. I should probably fix this real quick. I fucked up a little. I fucked up a little bit. It's not that bad, though. We can fix this. But, the guy I played today, I mean, like, you know, he wasn't doing so great because he had COVID, but he was a nice guy. He seemed a little upset at the end just because he's kind of just like, man, it's kind of fucked up that you get all of that just for being CSM. I'm just thinking in the back of my head, he's playing Blood Angels, and GW is like so convinced that like Space Marines don't need any adjustment at all. They pretty much just said get good, like almost literally. To people going like, look, we've got like a 20% win ratio right now. Like, can you please do anything to like buff our units or something? And GW's like, skill issue, get good. And it's like, yeah, really? I mean, GW is doing a much better job at balancing this edition than previous editions. I don't feel like I've walked into anything recently in a competitive match that I'm like, there is no way I'm going to be able to win. I just lose. Just default, you know? The Imperium has been very strong in the past. Agreed. Listen, I'm aware, but I also don't think get good is probably the right tact here. New guard book looks pretty okay. I haven't seen anyone bitching and moaning about like how OP it is. So it looks fine. A 20% win rate in a 1v1 game, yeah. If you play Space Marines in a competitive setting, there is a 20% chance that you win against anyone else playing competitively. I fucked up. I didn't destroy all the lava. I didn't. I have all of the interest in Dark Tide. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm super hyped for Dark Tide. All right, let's see if this even works. Yay, it does. I'm gonna take my old CSM from high school to the G-Dub store. They're good right now, you know? You need probably a couple, like, new things, but, like, fuck! Okay, where in shit's name am I? Oh. Here. This is like... Okay. So I'm nearish spawn? Ooh, I need some of that bone spike. Yes, perfect. I need that for the Stompa. Oh, Jesus! I did not know what that was. I'm gonna blame that one on lag. I'm gonna blame that one on lag. I'm gonna blame that one on skill. Just to get rid of it. Okay. I believe the tunnels I was digging in are below us here. Yeah, you can kind of see them on the map. Yeah, let me check that. What is it? Warhammer community win ratio Warhammer community. Okay, so that's an old article. Balance slate is here. Here we go. Adeptus Astartes 39% win ratio. Assuming that you're a competitive player with a good list, you have a 39% chance to win with Space Marines right now. A lot of that is being dragged down by people who are, you know, just kids that show up to tournaments that do not have a good list. I thought it was 20%. It's definitely low. Way lower than it deserves to be. They buffed Admech, who were at the exact same point. And then decided, you know what? Space Marines are fine, though. You can have a buff to a secondary. You'll get 1 extra point on your secondary there. Will it help you? Probably not, because it's already a bad secondary. But, like, you know, now it's maybe usable? What if someone tattooed your face on their face? Weird energy. Okay, we're done going that away. Isn't AdMech just a synergy army? A lot of it is. If you can understand how to use the command phase in order to give all the buffs out to all the things, then you're good. Their buff to AdMech was just like removing the nerfs. Because, you know, even with the buffs, or, you know, even with the way they were previously, I don't think that they're good enough to really be a ginormous threat. And I think GW realized that as well. What layer are we on? 55? Why the fuck are we all the way up here? Oh, yeah, I think there are some, like, netherite potions and stuff about. We're at 49. We need to keep going down. I wonder what Midas gold is in comparison to regular gold. How would you get someone else's entire face tattooed onto your own face? I don't know. I'm gonna say don't do that. It would make me uncomfortable, to say the least. People have gotten Vinesauce tattoos in the past, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. Android, thank you for the 67 months of support. It's very cool of you. Thank you so much. Why would you get a Vinesauce tattoo? I don't know. You like the website? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Today's been pretty okay. It's a little chilly here in Austin, Texas. 43 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cold. Almost to that vaunted 69 months of support. Right. Am I getting close? Still got to keep going down. Yeah, you know what I meant, man. There we go. Oh, fuck. Ross is on. The fuck is that? That's got to be like someone's building or something. Let's see. We're at 12 now. This is where the tunnels were, roughly. Right. Then we got this. I could have made that jump, but I'm just gonna not risk it over lava, you know? I don't have the ability to kill God. I'll be honest with you. I don't think making my imposter or portal has been any faster, no. But I did. So there we go. Yeah, you can see all the red dots on the map where I've dropped netherrack or netherrack, so I must be close to it. I can turn on a shader, but the server can be, I mean, Pop. Nope, that's probably just gonna crash the game. There we go. There's some shaders. Enjoy. I just had them off. Blackstone. I think we take this wall right here. A little worried about the possibility of a lava cavern here. Yep. Yeah, no, I heard about the furry contest. I'm just not good at drawing furry shit. You know, I had an idea for a thing that I wanted to do with the paintings in this. I guess we're not going that way. But what I could do is I could, Jesus. Someone's got a claim here. In the Nether? I didn't know you could do that. But one thing I was thinking about doing as far as, I could probably get multiple large paintings together and then just like draw what I'm going to draw through the three. So it becomes a much bigger mural. And I was thinking about maybe I do that. But, you know, make it so that way it's like a nude figure of some sort. And then just don't draw the bit where the downstairs mix-up is. Like, don't draw that, part of the painting. Like, draw it real fucking horny. It's not like furry stuff has to be sexual. I believe that's implied with this contest. Okay, that's just not going anywhere. We'll go somewhere else. I was trying to be good. I was trying to just go through that wall, but like, it's not gonna work. We gotta just get further into the strip mines. This is not gonna do us any good. I mean, it's not specifically meant to draw, like, horny shit, but, like, you know, maybe I do anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I could not be horny about this, or I could make it weird. What are you doing? Well, that's what I'm thinking, is like by like not drawing, like draw like a triptych, but like up and down of like, I don't know, like a muscle dude flexing, and then just like don't draw the bit where the dick would be, but draw the legs. So draw from like the head down to the waist, then draw from like the knees down to the feet. And then like it just doesn't have anything there. And then if someone wants to complete it and get banned, they can. And that way I can get around the censorship issues while still drawing potential cock. Not real cock, but like there's always the threat of like I could just draw a little bit more cock. Yeah, I've seen some horny ass art on Twitch, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to get banned from the server either. You can get away with a lot more than Twitch likes to pretend. How do I make it Ross, though? Like, yeah, it's got to have a different person's, like, it's got to be an animal or something for the head. I love the idea of drawing it, like, with the fox from Minecraft's head. I assume that because this is a threat, he doesn't have a persona. I don't know the dude that well. But I will draw furry porn of him. Normal behavior. So how do I make it him? You know what I mean? Like, it can't be his face because it's got to be like... I like the idea of it being like a Minecraft fox face. The horns in the hair. Tile Rubber Ross. Is he known for wearing anything? Like a hat or anything like that? Not really, right? Oh my god, this fucking sucks trying to get this shit. But I'll feel better having done it. The Saiyan Scouter? So a Minecraft fox with a Saiyan Scouter is what you guys want me to draw. His old Game Grumps head? I don't know what the situation with him and Game Grumps is. I don't really want to bring that up. Did he dress up as a furry for the Ninja 6 party video? I wonder how much bulge I'm allowed to get away with. I mean, I could hire a furry porn artist, but I'm also an artist, so I can draw all the furry porn I want. Which is, you know, for pretty much all of my life has been none, but because there's a contest to fuck with Ross, it has now become some. I have some desire to do this. Never get high on your own supply? Yeah, exactly. Is someone just leave this shit here? Alright, that gives me 8 of this shit. Whew, I almost did that wrong. Alright, let's get rid of this netherite block. Okay, so I now have 8. I need 12, so I need 4 more. This might end up being lava right here. I think Ninja Sex Party is still doing shit, aren't they? Alright. Someone find that Ninja Sex Party video where he dresses up as a furry and tell me what fursona he has. I don't care if it was for... Yeah! It was a deer? I am a mushroom and I am a monster tamer. Slime monster tamer seems to be the most common shit. But because I'm a mushroom, I have okay, there's one more. It's 9. I need 3 more. Holding shift, okay. Oh, I have no idea where that lava even begins or ends. We're done with that area. All right, we're going this way now. Another quartz I think is used for a bunch of shit, so I might as well get it. Brian is touring, but I don't think he's touring with Danny. Okay. I had a chance to go play laser tag with them, and I fucked that up because I was tired that day. And I regret that decision. That being said, I was fucking tired, so, you know. I'd done the convention thing all day, and they were like, yeah, let's go play laser tag. And I'm like, fuck, man, I'm tired of shit, dude. It's just lakes of fire everywhere. Yeah, I mean, this was obviously before COVID. Yeah, I mean, like, conventions are fucking rough, dude. Like, real goddamn rough. They just exhaust me. But, like, going to TMG is a lot of fun. I like TMG. I just don't like, I don't like getting sick. Oh, yeah. My feet usually do hurt by the end of a convention day. I'm not used to being on my feet for that long. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever try and do a convention, like, run a booth ever again, because that's not fun. If there's going to be any... It's going to be up, in front of us, or to the left. Walking on concrete all day sucks, I'm sure. There we go. We're probably going to start hitting lava again if we go through here, but I'm going to try it anyway. On the off chance that there isn't a lava vein that's actually on the... Okay. I saw that there was someone at some convention fairly recently that was doing AI art. And it's just, I forget which convention it was. Does anyone know the full story on this one? It's like a half-known story on my part. I just saw it like trending in the, like, since you like art thing. Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, we'll do a personalized art for you based on our art that we got from Stable Diffusion. And it's like, the art that was stolen by Stable Diffusion? Anime LA banned AI art completely. Good! Good! Holy shit! Doing AI art does not make you an artist. It makes you doing AI art is to doing art what ordering a fucking burger at a burger joint is to making food. Like, you didn't make it, you told someone else to do it. You know? I'm not an astronaut. I'm not a, I've not flown a, well, actually, I have flown a plane. But I don't fly a lot of planes, right? But I've been on a lot of planes. I paid to be on a plane. That does not mean that I'm a pilot because of it. Also, that was another one. So that's 3 plus the 7 I've got. I need 2 more. It can be used as a creative tool. I feel weird about using it as a creative tool. Outside of, you know, what's it called? This person does not exist, because that's not, that's using like stock photography that was, you know, consensual, which is different. I have no problem with AI art insofar as that, like, the stuff that's put into it is consensually put there. That's fine with me. I can see why it would freak you out. It's weird, man. It's weird that it can make people that look like real people. You're in stock photos sometimes? That's neat. They had the photographer's permission for it. Yeah, AI art usually just makes, I mean, by nature of how it exists, makes the most generic possible art possible. It can't be creative. It makes something that looks like something that already exists. That's a scam call. I don't think using a synthesizer is the same thing at all. Like, because you have to be able to play the synthesizer. The artistry that you're doing is selecting the tool, which is the synthesizer, and then deciding what notes it plays, you know? Oh, using it for algo or algorithmic music? I mean, I suppose that then in that case you aren't doing the creative choice of what notes to play. So it starts getting a little weird. Not all synths are sample-based. Some aren't. That's not something I know a great deal about, I'll be honest. Am I, like, super low? I'm at 12. This should be fine. AI art is, you know, like I said, it's like ordering a burger. I don't consider you the chef just because you were able to correctly, like, tell someone else how to do a thing. You know? It's like getting a commission. Like, you didn't do anything. And I know a lot of people, like, want me to back down on that viewpoint, but I don't. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't see people who use AI art as artists for just using AI art. You know? Five plus 7 is 12, right? It's a bit lame to gatekeep the concept of artistic expression. I'm not. Legitimately not. You straight up can't do art because you aren't doing art. I encourage you to do art. I even have a YouTube channel that'll teach you how to do art. But, you know, stealing other people's work in order to get it done is not the same thing. Low-key comes off as gatekeeping? Well, I mean, like, why would I have... No, I have a tutorial series on how to draw and do art. So, like, no. Just no. Like, that's an incoherent take, because, like, I could teach you how to do art. Like, I want to teach you how to do art. I want you to do art. I'm just saying don't steal people's art, and AI art exclusively, in order to generate art, has to have learned from someone else's art. If you didn't make that art, if you didn't get that permission to use that in the dataset, you were stealing other people's art in order to do art. Stealing is only bad if you're doing it for profit? No, it's still bad. It's still bad. Just get consent from artists. Literally, like, if you want to use AI art to make art, then that's fine as long as you got permission from all the artists who are in the dataset. If you have that, then you're fine. I'm fine with that. But the fact that, like, a common thing for people who use AI art to expressly say no signature because they don't want to have someone else's signature on the AI art in order to, you know, make it look like it's theirs. Like, the fact that if you put in impressionist or something, it's gonna come up with a signature on the art. Like, you're clearly having to steal it from someone. Yeah, like, if there's consent, transparency, I'm fine with it, 100%. And if people want to, like, donate their art to, like, teaching AI art how to do art, that's fine with me. I have no problem with that. 100% cool with it. I don't want to use it. I don't want to do it. But if other people do, they can. Anyone in this chat smoking weed? No, I don't want to be high on stream. Also, I don't do drugs because drugs make baby Jesus cry. How do they know? How do who know? Twitch? They probably don't care about me because I have you know, not 10 billion subs or whatever. Oh, how is baby Jesus aware? I see. I'm very close to 420 viewers. But being sober during weekdays is probably a good idea. Also, I don't do drugs because it's illegal. And makes baby Jesus cry. And that's definitely the reason that I don't do drugs, and definitely the thing that happens. Home. Well, look, they always say in church that it makes Jesus sad, and Jesus has to know about drugs because the people at church said it makes them sad. And that's a thing I care about for a reason that I haven't said at all, because I don't. I don't actually care about that at all. But if I endorse drug use at all, then I'd have to disclose that to YouTube when I upload this to YouTube, and that would be bad. Because then I would have to, you know... mark it as having, you know, done that. So that would be a thing. In you go. Chat's getting spicy. Yeah. People who don't want to spend the time or energy to get good at art or program an AI thing to learn how to do it themselves have decided that they don't, that they're artists because they feel like it's gatekeeping to make it that way. People have to do art. Like spike as we let it render. That does look really good with those shaders on. AI art is a spicy topic. It is. People really, really disagree with me on this. But, you know, I like to think that people like me, partially because I stick to my guns. I'm saying that AI art is bad and you shouldn't use it. With the understanding that it is being taken from someone else. If I go to a gallery and try and replicate any pieces there, would you consider that stealing, even if the artist didn't expressly give me the consent to do that? That's called, well, there's a difference. If I sell it, then that's definitely a thing. But if you use it as a learning tool, that's fine. I am totally fine with people learning based on art that they get, you know? I've done master copies of... Oh, right. I can't use this forge. Using references is super good. Like, there's a reason that I've always advocated for the master study thing, where you learn how to do art because there's a netherite ingot right here. Ah! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's no wood. There's no wood. Who had a Z that turned your muscle into bone, making things like digital art and needle felting? Yeah, I mean, I think it was... I want to say it was Picasso. It might have been Modran, but one of those guys did... he eventually got to the point where he couldn't paint anymore. And so he just, like, had an assistant paint large blocks of color, and then he would from there oh my god, that's a lot of wood. Cut those up and place those into things to make art. I've seen people who are literally fucking blind do art. Like, I don't... At what point do I have to respect you? Follow-up question, why? You can't tell me that someone who puts hours and hours of effort into something versus someone who spends 10, 20 minutes like typing stuff into a program is the same thing. Like, it's not. It's just straight up not the same thing. And I'm tired of pretending like that it is. Some people just don't have what it takes to make art because they're not willing to put in the effort. That's fine. I don't have the time or effort to put into a lot of things. Sense and AI art, I think, are a false equivalency. I don't understand how the two are connected at all. All right, let's go to Skypea, which apparently is a One Piece reference, not a whatever reference. So we're good. It's okay to be bad at stuff. I'm bad at a lot of things. Are you kidding me? Maybe it's Sky City? Come on now. I like that this has mending. And it's like a fairly high amount. Sky City? I can't. It won't let me go for some reason. Is the One Piece real? It is. I went to the One Piece to get some supplies to handle the raid. I have no fucking qualms talking about AI art. It's fine. Considering other shit that's going on in the world, I think it's a fairly low-hanging fruit that is fairly, you know, fine to talk about. Maybe he deleted the Waystone because of that? What's another way I could get up there? Looks really good. I didn't know that it was a bell when I was up there. It looks really good. Aside from... I like the there's a Twitter account that's like AI generated Magic the Gathering cards, and that's kind of funny because it has like really like stupid effects which are great. Like what was the one? There's one that was like tap 2 mana Flip a coin. The Robo Rose Waterstone. Really? I don't have that one. It doesn't do anything, but just pay 2 mana to flip a coin or something like that. It's awesome. There's just no way getting to it outside of getting a dragon and flying it. And like, I think my favorite part about that account is it's people will try and talk about like, you know, oh, well, you can, you know, like, oh, this card would be actually pretty good if they printed it. You know, protection against smoggles. And it's like, the fuck is a smoggle? That's not a thing. People are like, thank God someone finally stopped the smoggle meta. This is what Wizards needs to do. Your creatures have trample. That's really good. Yeah. This is cute. Little jumping puzzle. Nautical oid lore from this plane and beyond. It's kind of hard to get to shop, man. Potion of focusing. Oxidized copper. Paper and book and quill. A bucket of oxalotl. That's amazing. Enchanted books. Legendary diamond pickaxe. I don't see a way of getting up there. I don't have the money for the lotls, and I don't have a space for it either. That's the more important thing, is that it would just kind of suffer. Fuck. Okay, that is water. Good. Did you see when axolotls used to be the fastest way to travel? Forgive the TikTok voice? What is this? Axolotl bug?
Today, I am going to show you deadly axolotl bug.
Okay, why don't I actually make it so you guys can see? There we go.
Push axolotl to a block on the ocean level. Then copy this system. Close the piston when axolotl moves like crazy. Be careful, Bob. It is dangerous. Bob, no. How dare boy? Today, I am going to show...
That's great, Gear. Thank you. Thank you, Bobber.
No problem.
You have a good one, man.
Oh boy.
Not only a small, but Bobber. The small. Alright, so let's use this crafting bench to make a chest. Then we'll use this to make a sign. How do you make a sign again? Is a pine sign not a thing? I guess not. This is an alloy forge. Okay. Some recipes are still broken. Okay. I might just give him the supplies rather than using his forge. Well, now that we got this teleportation spot, which I assume is Sky. Yeah, that's where we are. All right. So we can just do /home. This is Virus's place. We've been trying to mine stuff to be able to pay him back for the equipment that I've got now. All right. So we need to get some basic wood, I guess, in order to make a sign. Or if I have a sign, use that. I should have some signs left over from the traps. Maybe. There's oak planks. Pine planks. Oak planks. Could you try /back real quick? What does that do before I do it? Returns you from where you TP from. Sure. Back. Yeah. I don't know what to do with that. Worth a shot, though. Okay. So he needs 12 ingots. I'll just give him 13. Fuck it. We have it. And then he needs an equal number of these. Then we need to make sure that we give him the mithril ingots. He needs 5 of these. 5 palladium. And then, maybe you can use acacia wood for this? Oh, that looks super weird. Not that one. Is this pine? This is acacia. All right. And then we'll want to turn 2 of these into sign making material. Yeah, it's a mic emote. It's a bad one. The sands or the NFT skeleton. That was like definitely papyrus. All right, Sky. All right, and then that way, when he comes here, can have the sign here. From Rev, thanks for the gear for the raid here. Okay. And then we'll give him this, and now we're just short adamantite and orichalcum. So we just ask for that, I think. Does anyone have any adamantite or orichalcum for sale? Oh, fuck. It's close. No one uses the RE7 dad anymore? I don't know what that means. We're what in tarnationing? There are deer in Minecraft, right? Bobber wants 1 silver for each. Okay.
Hello.
Heyo.
There you go.
Here's 5 silver.
Thank you.
Is that all of it?
It's 4 silver.
Okay, cool. There's 1 more. Just want to make sure I hit Q enough times.
What are you building with that?
I'm just Fire Ice right before the raid got me a bunch of like whatever this stuff is called, mythic metal stuff, and he was like, yeah, this is the last of my whatever, but you know, and so I'm just like, I should pay him back for that because that was cool of him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm using this for. Just random resources needed to make that.
Do you have the unobtainium?
Yeah, I got the unobtainium. I just need orichalcum at this point.
So with the orichalcum, it's really difficult to get. Not like unobtainium where you just have to mine for ages. There's literally no way to mine for orichalcum. The
Oh,
only way you can find it is inside of like the One Piece dungeons.
I see.
Inside of the chests. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So I guess I gotta go to the One Piece then.
Yeah, go to all those dungeons that people found and see
Right.
if you can find little bits and then turn those into ingots.
Oof. Okay. That works for me. Thank you. All right. And then that one guy is saying he's got 2 of that. Considering how hard Bobber just made that sound. So I should... I'll buy the adamantite or the orichalcum off you, Dash Uran. How much do you want? One piece is fine. I think that like you skip all the stuff that's just like whatever. The filler arcs. Yeah. I wish my anime had more episodes, that way it never ends. The monkey paw curls, you know, like you're not gonna have that problem with One Piece. Or a cow cum. One Piece is a good series, you know, it's got a lot of good characters, it's got a lot of good character development. Morning. One Piece, it's a recut of One Piece that removes a lot of the padding. I mean, I'm already up to like the most recent arcs. All the arcs have filler. No, there's some arcs that are just literally not ones that Oda made, and I consider those completely useless. Like those are not worth watching because like they're weird, man. There's this one that just seems like weird fetish shit. Oh, that was like a stack of emeralds there. Holy shit. I mean, it worked, but... At least I didn't die. Whoo! Alright, I'm gonna take a quick piss break. I'll just leave this up like this. You guys can tell me if they message me back. Here's 2 minutes. Be right back. Hi. All right, I'm back. Welcome back. Got me a granola bar. Back to it. 30 seconds of ads left. Twelve seconds of ads. Welcome back, everyone. Just had a granola bar and I'm still trying to chew it, so give me a sec. There we go. But yeah, I just didn't want to go anywhere and do anything. Try this shader. I don't really think I want to even use a shader right now just because of the lag, but seems to be okay right now. A little scared to use it, just in general. Okay, I guess we go to the One Piece. We might actually have some more calcum. And we need to clear out our inventory too before we go. That's a texture glitch, I think. Sticks. Sticks. Just gonna put this netherite and get up. It's fine. It's fine that we already had it. Oh, I need to give him the adamantite as well. All right. Need to put up the signs. All right. You can buy the 11 herbs and spices from somewhere to make your own KFC. Neat. Much water, right? Thank God. I could switch the tune. Like, it's pretty easy to do. As long as it's like 5 or so notes, I can probably make it without having to do anything. Dun, 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 dun. Is that the Among Us one? Try to contract them for the blend since they're apparently the only ones who got it right by his standards. KFC changed the recipe after he died, so the Marlin K blend is more authentic. I see. And then the blue one's the real one. The red one is weirdly not wrong completely. Oh, this is nice. I like this little like thing here. It's pretty. The Sanders Family Restaurant in Kentucky is the only other place to get it. I did not know of this. There's a setting on vanilla water you can turn off in order to save stuff. Here's the new One Piece. I went through here already a bit, so we're gonna just have to try and find some orichalcum. Oh, the chest reset. I forgot about that. That's good. So that means that we're actually getting new resources, despite the fact that we've been here before. And that's what we're looking for, is these. And we need 5 orichalcum. Which means that we need 5 times 9. Oh, that's a lot. 45 orichalcum nuggets? That's the only place to get it, according to Bobber? That's brutal, dude. May not have reset, actually. I thought they did reset when you walked away from them. Oof. I mean, I wasn't looking for it before, so it's fine, but oof, all the same. Also, I'm definitely looking for emeralds now. That, death barter thing is great, man. We got to see it in action. It literally is the undying potion or effect, but you just need to be able to have enough diamonds to pay for it. See, there's a chest that I've already explored, I'm pretty sure. Mending and efficiency 4. Probably fine without that. Fire protection. Adorable. Don't need it. Make a villager farm. Interesting. Yeah. We'll have to try and figure out a witch spawner as well. That was something that someone recommended, and they said they had a plan for it, but I don't remember. It's really weird that the Lion King had that, like, really obvious sex scene. I don't know why that just came into my head, but I was just thinking about that song that they played. You know? I was thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that was a sex song. Can you feel the love tonight? Like, they're fucking to that. That's weird, isn't it? Doesn't make me a furry. I'm just thinking, like, that's explicitly what's happening in that scene. They're about to fuck. Like, put on some smooth R&B. Get down. That's like classic maneuver. Fucked. Fucked and weird. That doesn't make me a why does that make me a furry? Because I thought about it? Doesn't mean it got my dick hard, man. Also, like, they're legitimately just animals, man. They're not even, like, furries. Though that definitely fucked some people up, I'm sure. I can simply stop for thinking about it? Well, yeah. Absolutely I can stop thinking about it. That is not a hard ask. I will do so now. I have stopped thinking about the Lion King and its weird sexual, like, scene. It's done. I've stopped thinking of it. So look at what you made me do. Trying to refute the fact that I'm not a furry, and then I gotta, like, redo this thing. There you go. Lion balls. Why would that be a thing that people would be interested in, man? It's fucking weird. Apparently, someone at my old high school wanted to get back at the teacher by printing Rule 34 Timon and Pumbaa and nailing it to the wall. That didn't happen, but okay. It's like the B movie had, like, weird sexual tensions between, like, the main character and the woman. Doesn't mean that you're a fucking furry for acknowledging that fact, right? I like how I reflexively gather diamonds because diamond's good, but diamond's not actually good. Like, they're not that great in this mod pack. They're just kind of normal. I'm gonna look over at chat, and they're not gonna be talking about furry dicks. It's okay to be a furry. All the cool kids are doing it, like Ross. Yeah, we need to work on our drawing a bit. There's no way I get away with drawing furry art on stream without it turning into a thing, is there? Like, even as a, like, jape. Oh, he wants to teleport to me. Oh, hey.
Hello.
How much do you want?
Only because there are no people who sell them, like in general. If you have a lot of books, I'll accept those as payment.
You'll accept what as payment?
Books.
I have no books on me.
Okay.
Like, do you need just, like, regular books?
Yeah.
Like, not ones with stuff in it?
Like non-enchanted books, the ones you can make bookshelves with.
I could probably get that together.
Buttload of them.
Do you know how to make paper? Like, from wood?
It's I've been saving it as a last resort, in all honesty. It seems very tedious.
It's not. You put the wood in one hand, and you put the knife in the other, and then you put it on the cutting board, and you just like right click until you got it. I can get you a shit ton of paper if that's what you want. I don't have the leather though. That's the hard part.
I'm acceptable with that.
Okay. Yeah, let me finish grabbing a couple things out of this chest, and then I'll teleport home. Yeah, okay.
I don't know why it spaced my mind that the offhand exists.
Yeah, that helps quite a bit.
Oh, now I feel like a dunce. I've always been one of those.
And then you said you had 2 available?
Yeah. I also got some nuggets. I don't remember how many. I didn't bring them with me.
Okay. Why don't I meet you near spawn or something? Yeah, I'll be done in just a sec. I think that's all the stuff I'm going to be able to get out of this. All right. Home again, home again. You can compress the iron backpack. Yeah. The bounce server is mostly just friends of Ross, streamers, or artists. All right. Let's see if I've got any orichalcum in any of these. I don't. Okay, cool. Good. Somehow that was all of the shit I actually had. Wait, where did I put the orichalcum? Wait. What? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, why is this? Oh, this has 2 tabs? What? I didn't know it had like 2 sets of inventories. What the fuck? Oh, okay. All right, I need to get my cutting board. cutting board? Where the fuck did I put my cutting board? I know I've got... Here it is. Okay. Oh, it's an axe. Maybe a different tool? What? Axe. I guess this axe is too special. We had some more wood somewhere, right? Rip Bozo in chat? Yeah. Someone died. Meep, meep, meep. Meep, 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 meow. Message. So who is it? Dash. How much paper for the ingots? Can I make a, I don't think I can make a compact machine that plays CBAT. No. Unfortunately, like, each note needs to take up at least one block, and then there's some wiring and stuff. I don't really feel like this is a good deal for him, but he's down for it, so maybe the amount of time that it takes for him to do this is not worth it. Let people make their own decisions. Like, I feel like it's a lot harder to get orichalcum. I got 21 from the one piece. Ingots. Or, nuggets. I need, 45. So I've got half of what I needed. Pine might not work. Either 6 or 4.5 with a favor. What's the favor? Let's use my sword. There we go. There's always 2 hits, unfortunately, with that sword. But it's also only ever 2 hits. Says I dropped a bunch of shit right around here. What? Okay. It didn't pick up all the logs earlier. That's fine. Sections have a player submitted stories. All I ask is you to fill out a book with a story of your own. That's a lot harder. That's worth more to me than the paper. That is a cool project though. I don't think I can think of a good story on the spot right now. That's an interesting idea. I really like the idea though. Also, I think I was cutting trees on someone else's land, so I'm going to get off of their land now. Dickwad? All right. So every 3 equals 1. In order to get, what did he say? 6 stacks. He wants 6 stacks. Which is to say that he wants how many logs worth? Anyone know the conversion on that shit? 6 stacks would be 3 times 6 stacks of wood. I like the story idea. I just don't think I can think of anything that's worth 2 stacks of paper for. Interesting. It depends on how long I have. I've got 30 minutes to write a story. I don't think I've got enough time. Let's go home. All right, let me see if my conversion is off or anything. God damn it. Every fucking chest is full. All right. Okay. So this kind of wood is not usable. So the pine is just not great. I have a whole bunch of pine. Well, thank you, Grizzly Boar. And then this for what it's worth. And then I'm doing an IRL fetch quest. I mean, I guess it's in Minecraft, so it's not IRL, but like this is a organically created fetch quest for random bullshit. I did have some crying obsidian. It's actually not the logs that I want. It's for the bark in order to get paper. I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff from a guy. He's got some, what's it, orichalcum that I need. If I get the 3 from him, he said 3, right? If I get the 3 from him, that's enough. How long until, how's your war against the Smalls? It was good. It was short, like them. Sorry, no more microaggressions. I don't deserve that. Sorry. Learned behavior. Got to get out of that mindset. Chad was accusing me of microaggressions previously for I'm gonna forget, so I don't want to promise that I'll do it. Just completely fucking ignore them. Is this pine or acacia? This is acacia. Okay. I want to grab trees that are in, like, is there a watering can in this pack? Good question. Doesn't look like it. That is a cool tool, though, but this one doesn't have it, unfortunately. Let's see. What is this? Acacia? That's fine. It's not in anyone's land, so it's also fine. I have one random pine, which just does not work for anything. Also, it's saying that I dropped a whole bunch of shit and didn't pick it up. So I need to, like, go back and, like, try, I guess. All right, there's some more over here. What did I miss? I don't want to promise that I'm going to do that and then not do it because I'm stupid and forgetful. Because then I'm just like stealing from him. Like unintentionally so, but like, you know, still stealing from him, right? He offered 6 to begin with, so. Write yourself a sign like in the old days, and that would work. I may not have time to do this even. Yeah, the babies are crying outside the door because it's almost time to feed them. I might have some sugarcane in base. I feel like I have some. I picked some up for some reason at some point. Let me know if you see it. That's not it. I hate that sugarcane and bamboo are separate. I mean, they are IRL as well, but you know. There's some. Ooh, that's a good ratio, man. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool, cool. That's like a stack and a half. Grow some? Are you growing any sugarcane? Not right now. We should probably do that with the excess. It's gonna take us a while to do anyway, so. Grow some bamboo too. We have a lot of bamboo. I think we're okay on that front. I do have a spider farm. And it actually works now, I think. It's open where, like, I could get attacked by things inside. I don't know how well it works. Acacia logs. You can still build stuff with this. You just can't, you know. Yeah, I think I destroyed them previously. So there's that. So I've got 2 stacks. What about theft of sugarcane? Is that fucked up? That's fucked up, right? Crime? More concerned on whether or not it's fucked up or not. Less concerned about whether or not it's a crime. Can you bone meal sugarcane? I don't know. Well, if they're public farm plots, then he's already, like, probably covered them, right? What's other ways of getting paper? Is this the best way? Nether reeds. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that. All right. I like the idea of the smalls versus talls event more than the actual implementation. It was a little too hard to actually like do anything. My weapons just straight up did not work. Which meant that like I couldn't participate despite being there. Which sucked. Am I talking about the lore war? Yeah, I mean, I was there for the sake of lore, and I suggested that, you know, they make some conceits to us rather than us making conceits to them, which was like absolutely insane behavior by Bobber, honestly. And that everyone was fine with that until I pointed it out was bizarre. Because it's like, y'all are the aggressors here. You literally summoned a demon to try and like make us small. Like, why do we have to, like, that would be like fucking, like, I don't know, Germany being like, all right, well, we lost the war, but for reparations, I think that everyone should just be real chill about this and calm down. It's like, what? What? You don't get to make the rules? You're the one in trouble. You lost. You have to do anything we say. And so I was like, hey, like, no, make some requests. And that's when we got the, like, the tunnels will be converted to 2-block tall. It was only because I suggested it that the Smalls tunnels, the rat tunnels, will be converted to a 2-tall thing. Which is basically the reason I was against the Smalls in the first place, was they had this secret tunnel that you weren't allowed to know about. And if you ever found out about it or talked about it, they'd murder you. I swear to fuck, I'm going to turn around and there's not going to be an asshole shooting at me. What the fuck do you want? I put a bunch of ducks in there, yeah, because they weren't allowing us to use their tunnels. Or know about them. Which I thought was fucked up. So I decided to troll them a bit for it. In my book, they started it when they started the tunnels. Hot take. Are the ducks still there? Yeah, I left the ducks. Took care of the traps. The traps are disarmed. They could be rearmed fairly easily, but, you know, the traps are gone. I'm also dying? Should probably eat. We're out of food. So I guess we won't. That is disturbingly fluid. Could flood it with milk? I don't think you can. Have the Smalls found out about the ducks yet? I'm sure they have. Yeah, I don't think milk is a liquid in Minecraft. That abruptly ends. Fuck. Milk is round. Milk is wiggly. I think we can agree to disagree. Got 2.5 stacks. I need 3. Milk is like an ellipse? I was kind of thinking that, man. I was kind of thinking that. It definitely has some curves to it. We do a little stealing. No one will ever know. Ballard's good, isn't it? I just need to make sure I pick it all up. Just a little theft. Just a little theft amongst friends. Yeah. We're all friends here. It's fine. And it'll grow back as long as people, like, you know, show up to the server. Show up near spawn. Just a little theft. It's not a big deal. No one is using it. Manifest Destiny, your bamboo in Minecraft. One, two, three, four, five. You kidding me? I'm still short. No. No, I got it. Okay. We got it. All right. One, two, three.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Going good. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the paper and reminding me that I have an offhand.
Yeah, no, that'll help quite a bit. And are you a librarian?
Yep.
So you can convert leather to, or was it rotten meat to leather, right?
Yep.
Cool. So that'll do.
Yeah, I have a near infinite supply of leather because of that.
Nice.
And because of this new trick you've taught me.
Yeah, that helps quite a bit.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I feel so dumb.
It's all good. No, but you still need a shit ton because it's 3 of the stripped bark for 1 paper. So you just need to cut down like an entire forest to get it.
I'm gonna just have to ask someone who knows how to use create to make me an auto tree farm, I guess.
Do you have any of the nuggets left? You said you had some. I've got 50 more paper if you want it.
I can check. Hold on.
Okay. I'll be right here. Can I ask you what you believe to be the best races and why in the server?
Yeah, I got 2 nuggets.
All right, well, that's something. Here, have 50 paper. Thanks. All right.
But yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be today. It could be in a month. As long as it's not some unconceivable amount of time, you should be good on the book.
Sure, I'm probably gonna forget is the problem.
Yeah.
I'll have my chat remind me, but I'm stupid. Anyway, good luck to you.
Thank you, you too.
All right, see you around, man.
See ya.
Glass Brain, thank you for the 8 years of support. That is fucking massive. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Holy fuck, 8 years. God, like someone who was born 8 years ago would be 8 years old. Smart take, Rev. Real good shit right there. Really just busting out the fucking, like, good shit. Great. So true. I wasn't aware of Vinesauce 8 years ago. Yeah, no, Vinesauce has been around for 11 years, 12 years, something like that. I think we go back to the One Piece. $12? Remember autopilot? I will never forget autopilot. Ooh, shopping area is chunky. Rev, just do autopilot again? Just like random videos? Regards from Poland. How are you guys doing? I know you guys had a bit of a scare the other day. I hope everything's all right. Greetings. Yesterday was very spooky. I'd imagine it's even spookier if you live in Poland. What in the fuck is that thing? Oh, that's got to be one of those things. What happened in Poland? Ukrainian missile misfired or something and ended up killing 2 people in Poland. It was an accident, but everyone was really concerned about World War III starting up yesterday. Because, you know, it looked like it was Russia for a minute. And everyone was like, oh, shit. It turns out it was a misfire, which is good. Still sad that 2 people died, but at least it's not a global war. We're in 2022. My line is now, at least it didn't start a global war. That's when I consider something to have gone well. They're still doing Article 4? I don't know which one that one is. Let's change subjects. That's sad. I don't like this. Emergency session. Okay. Okay. That's okay. An emergency session would just be like, yo, what the fuck? Which is fair. Okay, I've already checked down that way. And then this is a big old long tunnel. Where does this tunnel go? Oh, we can't see. I don't imagine there's another one piece. I need one more orichalcum, and it's 5 o'clock. I should probably switch to SCP now. I've already searched all of this. Man! I need one more. I need one more. We gotta go and do some anal log horror. I feel like I'm just running in a circle, and I know I am. Ooh. Come on. Nothing. I think we got all of the orichalcum that's in this place. The water's kind of barely visible with these shaders, and I kind of hate it. I agree. That's one thing I don't like about the shaders, is that it's like it becomes completely see-through. Motherfucker, just give me one more orichalcum. I swear to fuck. I just need one more. And then I can finish what I was doing today. Oh. What's it for? Gear sent me a lot of SCP recommendations, so we're going to be reading through the ones that they recommended, because there's a lot of good ones and picking specific ones is hard, so I left that to someone else. And Gear was like up to the task, he wanted to do it, and it's like, cool, good. There we go, home we go, home. Finally. Okay. Godzilla Ness? Ooh, that's a good one too. Actually, we can put that up now. We don't need that anymore. Or that. And this broken ass boots and the broken helmet, I think we can just throw in the trash. You said last week we'd read Godzilla, then SCP. Okay, okay, gotcha. Did I? Am I being gaslit? Cool. Please believe me. You totally... I think I did? Okay. The debt has been repaid. Okay. Then I have done what I set out to do. He didn't ask for me to pay him back. I wrote on the sign that I was paying him back for what he did for me. But, you know. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go feed the cats, then we're coming back with stuff. This looks great. Oh my god. All right, I know it's like a little early to do art, but look at this thing. That I don't know if it's I or Isle or, but look at this. This looks great, dude. I'm gonna try and get that into the server, and then like illusionary? Illusory. Oh, I get it. Yes, that's probably what it is. That's really good. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that installed for however I do that, and then go from there. But thank you so much. Okay. All right. Give me 2 minutes to feed the cats, and then we'll come back with stuff. Yeah? With creepypasta? Does anyone... Okay. I feel like I gotta read at least a little bit of the I gotta at least read a little bit of the SCP stuff that Gear got together for me, because they spent a lot of time on it. But we should read a little bit of Godzilla as well. Is that okay? Maybe a little bit of both? Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back, and then we'll come back to doing that, okay? Do some anal. BRB. 2 minutes. Are there any kitties out here? Yeah. Let's go. Get some water real quick. Alright, I'm back. Hello. And I want you guys to let me know when you've heard this, so that way I can restart the stream. We can do the analog horror thing. Perfect. Go and tweet this out. All right, cool. Be right back.